I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. And today we're going to do something a little bit different instead of opening up a deck. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this deck. This is that deck I talked about. I said it's the best one I've ever opened. And now that I've played quite a few games with it, I'd like to talk a little bit about it. As I opened it, I knew this deck was absolutely insane. I knew it was really good. Now that I've played with it, I've realized what made it so good is redundancy. Like, it has a lot of different cards that are across different houses that do the same thing. And also, besides that, there's a whole bunch of little crazy combos in here that just work really, really well together. So we're just going to kind of thumb through this and talk a little bit about it. So let's actually start with library access here. Everyone knows that. Remainder turn, each time you play another card, you draw a card. So we have these two cards right here that combo extremely well with it. Okay, this gets us 2 card draw. Same with phase shift. And then we have these cards that are also drawing cards on that same turn, so we can potentially play even more cards to draw more cards. Like, it's really good whenever you have a Mother out and maybe a Brain Eater. You call Logos, you fight, destroy a creature, draw a card. It just makes it that much more consistent with the library access. Then, right here, so this is this redundancy I'm talking about. Things that have the same effect across different houses. We got Lights Out. Amber, whenever you play it, you return 2 enemy creatures to the owner's hands. Lost in the Woods, the way that I played it in this deck, it's the same thing. Sure, we have to choose 2 of ours, but we're getting rid of creatures that are already damaged. We're getting rid of creatures that have play effects, so we can use them all over again. Like I did Lost in the Woods with Skippy Timehog right here. So that my opponent can use any cards the following turn, like, that turn to be able to use again. I drew it later. Like, it's crazy. So we have 3 of these effects. I mean, that's really good. You're constantly drawing that. And what's great about that is I can call Shadows and have this effect. I can call Untamed. I can have the effect. it's nuts. Then we got 2 Hunting Witches, which are just so good. There's so many times where this deck has 20 creatures in it, okay? And these Hunting Witches, like, there was a turn where I already had one out from the turn before, redrew, drew the other one. My opponent couldn't deal with this because of Shadow Self was protecting it from damage, right? They even had the thing where it did, the Shadows card does 2 damage to each creature. Actually, it's in this deck as well. Hold on, what was it? Where did I put that? It should be back here. Oh, I know where I put it with. But yeah, it does 2 damage to each creature. Instead of being able to take out my Hunting Witch, it all went to the Shadow Self. He took 4 damage. I actually took 6. There's another guy next to him. And then I dropped down another Hunting Witch, start playing Untamed cards like Snufflegators and stuff. Just gaining a whole bunch of Amber. I gained like 8 Amber that turn. No issue. Okay, here's another card. Super redundant. We got Fogbank here. Your opponent cannot use creatures to fight on the next turn to get Amber whenever you play it. That's Untamed. Well, look at this. In Logos, the same exact effect. Still get an Amber with it. I mean, it's just so good. It's amazing being able to call on 2 different turns, 2 different houses if you want, because the way this deck plays, you have a lot of creatures out. So one turn I want to use my Untamed creatures. I prevent them from being able to attack. The next turn I'm saying, hey, I want to do Logos. I want to try and do the crazy combo with library access. I'll call Fogify. It's crazy. And then look at this. Rocket Boots. This is so good. It's a great card anyway, but this card is so good in this deck because I have so much skirmish. I was able to just take out creatures, not take any damage, knock out bigger creatures. And I can also combine that with something like Way of the Bear, where the creature gains Assault too. Okay, look at this. 2 Snufflegators. Hold on. There they are. 2 Snufflegators. We got skirmish on those, right? That's already powerful enough. Being able to use it twice as good. I was able to do it with Quixo as well. I mean, it's so good. Drawing 2 cards, fighting, doing 6 damage. Right here, same deal. Doing 2 damage. Whenever he fights, you get to steal an Amber. Moon Cursor, look at this. Do it twice. Take out 2 creatures of your choice, because it has skirmish and poison. And whenever it fights, it steals an Amber. I've only got to do this one time, and it was a beautiful thing. Okay, now, what's also great about all these skirmish creatures, look at this. Anomaly Exploiter. Okay? Whenever I call Logos, I can destroy a damaged creature. So I have all these creatures that can do that, but we're going to set this one aside. Oh, actually, I got them right here. Look, the Common Cold does 1 damage to this creature. You may destroy all Mars creatures. Okay, that's excellent against Mars decks. This is okay against any other deck. It becomes really good whenever I'm able to spread that damage out and then just start destroying their creatures one by one by calling Logos afterwards. Here it is, Poison Wave. That's what I was talking about. 2 damage to each creature. Then I got Seeker Needle, like all this like little splash damage. Like I'm able to attack with some of those skirmish guys, and then Seeker Needle to finish it off, get an amber. It's amazing. And not only do I have the secret needle, I have 2 bad pennies to go with it, which is a combo all in itself. I can't believe how good this deck is. Then, whenever we start getting to other creatures, look what they got. It's got elusive on it, okay? They're going to attack this thing twice to try and deal with it. Oh, what do you know? Another elusive with an awesome effect, being able to use our opponent's artifact. And another elusive. Whenever we play it, you get to steal. This was another great card to use with Lost in the Woods. Play it, drop it down, maybe get to reap with it once, Lost in Woods. Get it right back in your deck so you can steal again. Silvertooth, I like this guy so much. I mean, he's just a real simple. He's able to immediately reap or immediately do damage along with the Seeker stuff or anything else. He's able to take out creatures with all this little itty-bitty damage. It's so good. And then Mushroom Man, I mean, you get him turn 1, okay? He's 11 power. This guy's huge. I can't believe how good this... If I can open up a deck with 3 of these, I'll consider myself a winner, okay? I can't believe how good this guy is. Okay, so this whole deck is just insane. And then Key Charge. Look at this. I got 2 ways to forge keys outside of the forge a key step, okay? 2 different ways. Both in Untamed, and you can bet I abuse the hell out of these. Okay, like the 2 worst cards in the deck are still decent. This one's pretty much trash, but look at this. Skippy Timehawk, great card, once again, because you're able to reuse it. You drop it down, you Lost in the Woods it away. You're constantly affecting the way your opponent can play their game. And then Safe Place, you know what? Literally just drop this down, get an amber. I never use this effect because I feel like it hurts you more than it helps you. I mean, like, it would take I would have to know exactly what's in my opponent's deck to feel safe using Safe Place. So I just wanted to kind of show you a little bit of a little bit of this deck, what it does, talk a little bit about it, what just makes it so insane. And I have not lost a game with this thing. I mean, it's hard. Okay, disclaimer, my friends and I, we don't play with chains yet, okay? Because we like to say, okay, let's take our most powerful decks, let's play. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you next time.